Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to solve some word problems based on the perimeter and area concept. So our first question will be, the area of a square is 256 centimeter square. Find the length of each side of the square, the perimeter of the square. So this is our first question, so let's solve this. So first you write the area of the square equals to, it is given 256 centimeter square. So now we have to find out each side of the square in the given equation. So therefore we write that each side equals to, so each side formula will be root over area. So if we find out the root over 256, we will get the each side of the square. So root over area means root over 256. So for this, first we do the prime factorization of 256. So first we cut by 16, we cut. So 16 16s are 256. So now 16 ones are 16. So that means the LCM will become 16 into 16. So now we write here root over 16 into 16. So now out of this 16 we have to take 1. So that will be the root. So therefore out of 216 we take 116. So this will be the each side of the square. So now we have find out each side of the square. Now I have to find the perimeter of the square. So therefore I write, therefore perimeter equals to, so the perimeter formula will be side into 4. So side is our 16 into 4, so which will become 64 centimeter. So this is the final answer for this question. So let's move on to our next question. So now our next question is, the area of a rectangular field is 768 meter square and its length is 32 meter. Find the breadth of the field, the cost of fencing it at rupees 20 per meter. So these are questions and I solved this. So first you write the area of the field equals to, so area of the field it is given 768 meter square. So now we write the breadth equals, we write the length first. So that length equals to, it is given 32 meter. So now in the question it is given, we have to find the breadth. So therefore breadth equals to, so formula to find out the breadth will be area by length. So that means if we find the 768 by 32, we will get the breadth. So equals to 768, right, by 32. So we will cut by 2 first. So 2 16 is 32 and it will become 384. So again by 2 it becomes 192. That becomes 8. So again by 2, so it becomes 4 and it becomes 96. So now I cut 96 and 4 directly, so it will become 24. So therefore the breadth will be 24 meter. So therefore 24 meter is the breadth of the field. So you have find out the breadth of the field. Now we have to find out the cost of fencing at rupees 20 per meter. So for that we have to find a perimeter, because if we imagine that this is our field and we have to fence it, that means we have to fence the boundary. So to find out the boundary length we have to find the perimeter. So therefore we write for perimeter equals to, the formula of perimeter is 2 into length plus breadth. So it will come 2 into, so length is 32 plus the breadth, that is 24. So equals to 2 into, so 32 plus 24 it becomes 56, which is equals to 102 meter. So therefore this is the perimeter. So now you write that cost of fencing per meter equals to, so in the question it is given rupees 20. So therefore cost of fencing per meter is rupees 22. So now I write that therefore the cost of fencing 102 meter equals to, so cost of fencing per meter is 20. So now cost of fencing 102 meter, it will be 20 into 102, which is equals to rupees 2240. So this is the final answer for this question. So let's move on to our next question. So now our next question is, the area of a rectangular field is 3400 meter square and its length is 68 meter. Find its breadth, the distance covered by the man in going 5 times around the park. So this is our question and solve this. So first write the area of the field equals to, area of the park. So it is equals to 3400 meter square. So now length equals to, it is given 68 meter. So now in the question it is given that we have to find the breadth. So therefore breadth equals to, so this is similar to the previous questions, only in this question you have to find the breadth. So breadth formula will be area by length. So area is 3400 by 68. So first we cut by 2, it becomes 34 and it becomes 1700. So now we cut by 17. So 17 2s are 34 and 17 hundreds are 1700. So now I cut 2 and 100. So it becomes 50. So therefore our breadth is equals to 50 meter. So breadth is equals to 50 meter. So now in the next question it is given the distance covered by the man in going 5 times around the park. So around the park means he is covering the boundary. That means this is the distance covered by him, the boundaries. So find out the boundary length, you have to find the perimeter. So therefore write the perimeter equals to, so formula is 2 into length plus breadth. So equals to 2 into 68 plus 50 is equals to 2 into 118. 68 plus 50 is equals to 118, and now 2 into 118 is equals to 236 meter. So therefore this is the perimeter. So now write therefore distance covered in making one round equals to, so making one round, that means this is a round making by, so this is the perimeter. So therefore perimeter is 236 meter. So therefore distance covered in one round is equal to 236 meter. So now therefore write the distance covered in making 5 rounds. The man make 5 rounds. So 5 round will become 236 into 5, which is equal to 1180 meter. So this is our final answer for this question. So let's move on to our next question. So now our next question is, the area of a rectangular park is 4100 meter square and its breadth is 550 meter. Find the cost of fencing it at rupees 30 per meter. So this is our question. So now solve this. So first write the area of the park. Area of the park equals to, so it is given 4100 meter square. So now the breadth is given, so you write breadth equals to 50 meter. So like the previous question, we will find the length now. So therefore length equals to, the formula is area by breadth. So area is 4100 and the breadth is 50. So I cut the zeros first. Now I cut 5 and 4410. It becomes 82. So therefore the length is 82 meter. So now it is given that to find the cost of fencing. So fencing means that we have to find the length of the boundary, which means we have to find the perimeter. So therefore write perimeter equals to, so the perimeter formula is 2 into length plus breadth. So it becomes 2 into, so length is 82 plus 50, which is equal to 2 into 132. So 82 plus 50, it becomes 132. So now it becomes 2 into 132, which is equal to 264 meter. So therefore this is the perimeter of the field. So now therefore write the cost of fencing per meter equals to, so cost of fencing per meter, it is given the question, that is 30 rupees 30. So now therefore write Therefore the cost of fencing 264 meter equals to, so 264 meter, it will be 264 into 30, which is equals to rupees 7,920. So this will be the final answer for this question. So let's move on to our next question. So now our next question is, find the cost of cultivating a rectangular field 35 meter long and 18 meter wide at rupees 20 per square meter. Also find the cost of fencing the field at rupees 15 per meter. So this is our question. So let's solve this. So first we write the length of the field equals to, so length of the field, it is given 35 meter. So now breadth equals to, it is given 18 meter. So first in the question it is given that find the cost of cultivating the field. So to find the cultivating cost, we have to first find the area of the field, as cultivating is done in the area. So therefore write area equals to, so the area's formula will be length into breadth. So length is 35 meter into 18 meter square, so which will be equals to 630 meter square. So this is the area of the field. So now I write that cost of cultivating per meter square, it is given rupees 20. So now therefore the cost of cultivating, so 630 meter square we will find out now. So it becomes 20 into 630, which is equal to rupees 12,600. So therefore this is the cultivating cost. So now we have to find out the fencing cost. So for the fencing cost we have to find out the perimeter. So therefore first we write the perimeter equals to, so perimeter formula will 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 into, so length is 35 and breadth is 18. So it becomes 2 into 53, 35 plus 18 is equal to 53. So now 2 into 53 is equal to 106 meter. So therefore this is the perimeter. So now you write the cost of fencing per meter is equal to given rupees 15. So therefore now the cost of fencing 106 meter is equal to, so 106 into 15, which is equal to rupees 1,590. So this is the final answer for this question. So guys, this much for today's video. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe my channel for more solution.